And now for another episode of Confessions of an Online Psychic with your host, novelist, filmmaker, and authentic psychic, Dave Thompson.
Hey everybody, looks like I had accidentally gotten the wrong, started with the wrong clip, but that's okay. It's just a tiny little blip. Today, July 23rd, 2020, it's 8 o'clock. It's a Thursday night. The comet is not visible to us right now because it is now past the prime viewing time and it's cloudy. So I thought I would hop on real quick and just see what I might get. But first, I wanted to talk about this. Let me bring it up. Yeah, World Meditation Day. I have for the past couple of lives I've done. I've mentioned how if just 1% of the population was to spend just a few moments in meditation at perhaps on one single day, we could change a lot of the energy in the world, and that's what I have in mind. Personally, I will do the meditation at noon Pacific time. If you want to coordinate with me as to a specific time, get into one of my groups, Psychic Treehouse, Shades of Magic, and we'll start a discussion about what time would be good. The type of meditation is whatever is good for you, all right? Hi, Violet. I've actually have some eyeballs on this. I figure for myself, I'm just going to just breathe, think of nothing, and then I'll start emitting just gentle relaxation, calming energy. Let's put the calming energy into the grid that's overhead. Just send it up there. Let it go. It knows where to go. And I've noticed some things about me lately. Earlier today, I read a rather horrifying post. There's been a lot of horrifying news and a lot of horrifying posts. But this one was more horrifying than most in that I picked up, the face of the guy that had this happen to him, and I was seeing it through his eyes, and that is something that I thought I had a control over. So something is going on there. Now let me take a few moments, center myself. It normally doesn't do that to me, but lately I have been picking up. It's the anxiety, the anger, the fear is getting stronger and stronger. That's why on August 8th, I want people to send out calming energy. That's the best thing to combat what is happening worldwide with fear. And it's one of my philosophies. I tried not to show anybody my emotions or anything that's going on with me. I need to be a calm center, which affects the people around me. As their energy gets out of control, I need to tamp it down. I've been doing some energy work with a couple of friends of mine, and the other day she was having something happen, and I said, well, hold on a second. This is from a distance. She is 3 time zones away, and I just envisioned something and I asked her what did she feel, and she felt it immediately. This is nothing new for me. Back in the 90s, I was playing with energy, and I was a photographer. I had my dark room, and I was with a model I was working with, and we're in the dark room, and she is tired. It's late at night, and I'm amped up because I'm doing my art, I'm working my art, and it amps me up. And she says, well, I'm going to center and I am going to bring up some energy. So as she was doing that, I just envisioned a little tennis ball size thing of energy. I I had it in my hand like that, and it just went like that. And in my eyes, my third eye, I saw it hit her and just sparkles everywhere. And she jumped. Her eyes got really big. And I'm like, wow, you felt that? And she goes, oh my God, did you do that? I go, yes, I did that. And she had no idea I had that capability. I had no idea I had that capability. All right, so I've been doing energy work. I have been, looks like my stream is having some problems. Okay, so let me give it here a minute. It's a good thing I'm recording this. I have been having some internet issues, and occasionally things will drop and it will freeze up. So this is why I'm also recording this. So the energy work I'm doing, it's available to you guys if you want me to do it for you. Just book me through my website. My website will be linked in this video description. Okay, so let me think about what messages that may be around, that may be needed, and let's take it from there. Oh my God, I'm looking at the video replay here, and it's not good. Probably noticed if you've been following me since March, my hair has gotten quite a bit longer. I did miss the narrow window of opportunity where I could have gotten my hair cut, but I am no stranger to long hair. At one point in time, in the mid-2000s, I had my hair all pulled back, and it was really, really long. Where was I? Yes. I'm also keeping a time on this. I don't want this to be a very long video. Okay, and it will be on my YouTube channel tonight as well. So let me look at some stuff. What's going on. And it is just choppy as all get out there going on to Facebook. Whew, all right. It seems to have been dropping people as well. All right. Let's first look. We have a lot of stuff happening in the United States right now. The rest of the world is probably looking at us in horror because the headlines coming out of the United States right now is one that is usually being seen in other countries, general unrest, and that's because the political situation in this country has gotten way the fuck out of control. As somebody who is empathic, as somebody who does energy work, it is really nasty energy. There's a part of me that says, okay, this is the last gasp of the old guard. They want us to be in a state of fear. They want us to be in a state where we can't concentrate on the important. The important stuff is for us to raise our awareness, raise our vibrational levels. And I've been thinking about doing some talks about that. And I've been working with some other people. I'm just saying it's real easy to change our energy vibration. You don't need a guru. You do spend time in meditation. You have to be used to meditation because you have to have a center of calm to do this. And the best way to get a center of calm is by meditating. Dr. Wayne Dyer says that when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at will change. And by not reacting to the fear, by not reacting to the anger, projecting calm, we will eventually prevail. This is very important. I have been in contact with a couple of ET races now. Some are closer to us. They look exactly like we do. And when they are walking among us, these are the ones who seem to be the most in control of what they're doing. They are essentially ascended masters, and they are here to help us. I'm expecting contact with one in particular. I understand this person's getting closer and closer. I've been in close contact with this person in astral. I will astral project to her area, and she will meet with me. It's a woman. The others are some beings whose vibration level is such that I have to reach out to them. We've heard of fifth dimensional space, people talk about all the time, and that is what I consider to be our afterlife. We are in third dimensional space. It's a very dense, thick. Think of it as water that's been frozen. And our afterlife is essentially close to sea level, the pressure of the sea level, the density of the air. These guys inhabit the area right at the outside of our atmosphere, very, very rarefied. Their energy is such that it's only good, it's only pure good, and I've had conversations with them, and they have given everybody I've worked with, they have been given tools to them. I was told about this by a friend of mine that she got a tool, she didn't know what to do with it. I suggested a few things, and then another person was given a tool. She was in one of my classes. And then another person I was consulting with last night in a reading, she had been given a tool as well, and I showed her how to use it. And that is one of the pluses for when you do work with me. We do energy work. I just don't read you and see I see what's going on with your energy right then and there, and I can realign it now. I can zap you, and it's real easy for me to change somebody else's energy. And it's real easy for me to change my own energy as a result. And I had to think real hard. I had somebody ask me, how do I do that? And I honestly don't know. It's like when I'm walking around with a camera, or when I'm on a stage and I'm directing actors. I'm not sure what it is I do. I just know to give them, the actors, what they need to get the performance. And I know walking, I start walking around. I was at the Marsh last December, and I was walking around. I had a couple of lenses with me, and this guy was following me. And he had a Canon. He had that big ass lens that easily costs as much as a SUV. And I'm like, yeah. And I stop. He goes, hey, what are you looking for? I go, I'm looking for the picture. That's the best I could have told him. I'm looking for the picture. Man, I see my live stream is just really sucky right now. I apologize about that. That's why I'm recording this, and then it'll be available. And that's what I do. I look for the picture. I see it in my mind. I know it's there, and I'm walking till it lines up in my vision. I've had some odd things happen with photography the last couple of weeks. I have a camera which is only good for recording infrared, and I captured a beam of light. And this beam of light was in one picture, and and I always snap 2 or 3 in a row. This is a holdover from when I shot film, and you would have a single image, a slide or a negative, and if anything happened to that single image, it was gone forever. And so I would always take 2 or 3 pictures of everything. Pop, pop, pop. And that used to really get people upset as models that I go pop, 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 pop. But the reason is I would always have spares, and I still do that. Oh my God, that thing is just not working out. Okay, so let me see if these particular beings have anything for me to say. They are willing, they're ready to help us. They want to be far more choosy who they give this technology to. The people who are expecting the technology should be reaching out to me. And then I'm to assist them. I'm acting as the channel. I'm acting as the go-between. Physically, the one being that's here right now, he kind of looks like a Christmas tree. Except that instead of the lights going back and forth or going up and down, there's just these streamers of energy flowing off of him. And I'm reaching up into the 6th dimensional space to make contact with him. That's as far down as he can reach to me. And he says it's very important that as many people as possible become ascended. That is, they start reaching for a higher vibration. They maintain the center of calmness, because that is the only way that we as humans, evolved humans, is going to prevail. Otherwise, our planet is going to go backwards into incivility, into savagery, and we cannot allow this to occur. And it's vitally important that we project that type of energy. We've got to change the world. The world's going to move on without us. The world, we see it now, the earth changes, the sea level's rising. We got to ascend in such a way as to balance the earth. Okay, all right, wow. That's the message from these guys. I think I've described them before. They are approximately, their planet is towards the core of the Milky Way. In the summer, if you were to look at the constellation Sagittarius, look that direction, and they're approximately 400 light years away. However, they're here instantaneously, because that is how it works. That's when you are above the 5th dimensional level as far as space travel goes. You no longer need vehicles. You're simply there in the speed of thought. The reason why this happens is something that they've discovered at the turn of the last century, what was called entanglement. And I think I've explained this before, but briefly, entanglement is when particles are created. They have memory of who they were created with, and no matter how far apart they spread out, if something happens to this particle picks it up instantly. There is no lag time. It can be separated by light years, hundreds of light years. Pop, it's there. These are the true extraterrestrials. There are those who are closer to our dimension. There are those who have been able to manifest physically here. And these people, I said, they look exactly like us. We don't know if they're, what they've got going on. Ooh, let me get rid of that. It's no longer 8 o'clock, is it? Yeah, my clock is saying it is 8:17 right now. So what else can I pass along? If there's anybody still with me, if you've got a message, just wave to me. Otherwise, let's see, again, reminder, this is World Meditation Day, August 8th, 2020. And I want to do this every couple of weeks if possible. Just spend 5 minutes in meditation, sending out calming energies to those around you, and send it into the worldwide grid as well, because that will assist us in the very important tasks we have. Some people will say, okay, this involves diet, but it mostly involves state of mind. State of mind, folks. That's what we're looking for. You can be a carnivore. You can eat junk food, but you can still project that calmness. And actually, as you ascend up, your ability to regulate your metabolic rates inside your body will be improved. Now, for what I call the shameless act of self-promotion, I'm available for one-to-one consultations. If you are interested in any of this energetic work or any of this, any of the tools and technology that's available to us, I will talk to you about that. And then I will see if, yes, indeed, if there's something available that we can create. Other than that, the links to my website will be in the description of this video. And that's that. I'll be talking to you guys later, signing off. And don't forget, if you're watching this on YouTube, please click like and subscribe. All right? Talk later. Bye.